Heading into the back half of the session, and the tone this hour is constructive. Industrials and AI are pulling the tape higher, crypto enthusiasm is still humming, and the policy conversation is shifting toward how to get more companies back into the public markets. I'm Grant Mercer, and this is Storm Stock Solutions, here to bring some clarity through the chaos of the afternoon trade. What's new since the last update? The big fresh story is Boeing. According to Claudia Assis at MarketWatch, Boeing is helping lead the stock market higher today as investors warm up to a much better cash flow picture for next year. The company hasn't been cash flow positive on a full-year basis since 2023, and the suggestion now is that 2026 could finally flip that script. That kind of narrative, moving from repair mode to cash generation mode, is exactly what big institutional money watches in a heavyweight industrial name. Meanwhile, AI leadership hasn't gone anywhere. Emily Berry's reporting on Credo, one of the year's hottest AI plays, shows the stock adding to already massive gains on the back of strong growth and a more diversified customer and product base. That tells you this isn't just speculative froth. There's still appetite for companies with real revenue momentum tied to the AI build-out, especially around connectivity and data infrastructure. On the opportunities side, the barbell look we talked about earlier is still in play. At one end, you have growth. AI names like Credo continuing to command premium valuations. At the other, you've got income and value. Philip Van Dorn at MarketWatch highlights a veteran value manager who's pointing to 17 dividend stocks he views as bargains, with the caveat that investors have to be willing to ride out volatility. That's a sign that beneath the surface, there's still active rotation into yield and perceived undervaluation, not just a one-way bet on high-flying tech. Crypto remains another bright spot. Steve Goldstein and Joy Wildermuth note that Bitcoin is holding above the $91,000 mark after its bounce. And the bigger angle is Vanguard allowing its clients to access crypto ETFs for the first time. For a firm known for low-cost index funds and a cautious stance on crypto, that's a notable shift. Traders are watching to see if this encourages a more mainstream, ETF-driven leg of the crypto adoption story, or if prices cool off once the excitement fades. In the background, there are some policy and structural stories that may not be moving today's tape but could shape tomorrow's market. Joseph Adinolfi at MarketWatch reports that SEC Chair Paul Atkins, under the Trump administration, is talking about rolling back rules to make IPOs great again and address the long-term decline in the number of US-listed stocks. If that agenda gains traction, it could eventually mean a livelier IPO pipeline and a broader opportunity set for public equity investors, though it also raises questions about investor protections and disclosure standards. That's exactly the kind of sleeper theme I like to keep on a long-term watch list. Another under-the-radar angle is AMD. Brittany Nguyen's piece underscores that TD Cowen sees AMD as a top chip idea for next year, with a roadmap that includes the Helios rack-scale platform and MI450 AI accelerators ramping in mid-2026. Even if the stock isn't the headline mover this hour, that kind of multi-year AI data center strategy reinforces the notion that the AI hardware race is far from over, and leadership within semis can still shift. And on the personal finance front, Andrew Keshner's reporting on the new Trump accounts for kids, seeded by a $6.25 billion donation from Michael and Susan Dell, speaks to a bigger theme: efforts to give young Americans even a small financial head start. It's not a trading catalyst, but it does reflect a policy push around savings and wealth building that markets will eventually have to factor in. Looking ahead to the next hour, I'll be watching whether Boeing's strength continues to buoy the broader industrial and Dow-type names, whether AI enthusiasm around Credo pulls more semis and data center stocks into the green, and how crypto trades as the Vanguard news settles in. Keep an eye as well on any additional commentary out of Washington around market structure or IPO rules. Those headlines can go from background noise to front-page material very quickly. Remember, this is information and education, not personalized financial advice. As always, I'll be here to keep clarity through the chaos of these markets. On behalf of Storm Stock Solutions, I'm Grant Mercer. Stay sharp, stay steady.